So I just got through watching the first video that I ever shot for this channel. And it's not the video that I uploaded first. This video I haven't uploaded. I haven't even edited. It's 20 minutes of me trying to speak an intro. Just for 20 minutes, repeating the same lines over and over and over again, trying to find my voice, find how to speak in front of a camera. And when I was eventually happy with what I'd said and was ready to move on to the next bit, my camera, I was using my phone at the time, my phone overheated and wouldn't record any more video. So all I got was me for 20 minutes saying the same thing over and over and over again. When I sat down to record that video, I was full of confidence that this was going to be a breeze, that I wasn't going to have a problem speaking directly to a camera. And the moment I hit record and I had to speak, it was as if my entire throat just... When I sat down to record that first video, I'd already spent weeks planning all these videos and all these ideas and everything that I wanted to do, and was, really, really working hard on developing what this channel was going to be. And when I sat down to record that video, I had all that going through my head that this had to be perfect. I had to nail this, because if I got it wrong, then everything I'd been working for would be for nothing. And so there was a lot of pressure on myself to get it right, to say it, to come off as the perfect presenter in my first ever video. And guess what? That didn't happen. And it doesn't happen for anybody. Nobody sits down on their first video and nails it first time. And I remember when I was recording it, after I'd said the first line 2 or 3 times, I was really frustrated at myself for my inability to just be able to speak freely to the camera. I was using a script. I'd printed it out. I had it in front of me, and I was trying to go through it line by line, but it wasn't just the words. It was the delivery itself. It was how the words came out. I started straight into the video like, hey. I couldn't figure out how to start the video. Do I start with a, hi, how you going? Or do I just start straight into it like so many other videos that I've watched? And as I was watching myself back now, the thing that was most obvious was how nervous I was and how scared I was to just be me, just be myself in front of a camera. And it's something that I want to work on, because I think for anybody doing this, for anybody who is going to sit down and talk to a camera and create these videos on YouTube, you have to be able to just speak freely. I think if you're going to be relatable and you're going to be someone that people can trust, you need to be able to sit down in front of a camera and talk just as if you're talking to a friend. Yes, having a script and having everything pre-planned is going to mean that the information that you give is much more succinct and on point. I think it's really important that, one of the first skills you're going to develop doing your YouTube channel is that ability to talk to a camera. And for some people, it does come much quicker than others. In my case, I felt like I have relied too heavily on my scripts and a teleprompter, and it's been frustrating. And I've been trying with my more recent videos to ditch the teleprompter as much as I can, to forgo a fully written script and speak more freely. Yes, it might mean that it takes me longer to get to the point, but I think it also makes you as the content creator more relatable, more personable, more somebody that you feel like you might be able to talk to and have a conversation with in real life. Like I said, at the moment I'm sitting here and I'm talking to a camera lens. There's no person. It's just a camera and a bright red light. But when you watch YouTube, there are certain creators that when you watch them, you kind of feel like you know them. You feel like, like there's not a screen between you and them, but it feels like they're talking directly to you. And I think as a creator, having the ability to not just talk to a camera, not just present to a camera, but to have that ability to make it so that the person watching feels like they are being spoken directly to by you. That's the thing that's going to make you stand out from other creators. There's thousands of creators online who are very knowledgeable and are able to put together really, really great videos full of really valuable information, but they don't necessarily feel like they're talking directly to you. And I think that's something that I really want to be able to put into my content. Have it so that the person on the other end feels like I'm talking directly to them. Because I am, that you are the person I'm trying to reach. And I want you to feel like you can reach out to me. I don't want there to be this barrier between us. Recording your videos in such a way that the audience feels as though that you're talking directly to them is the most important thing. And it's the thing that's going to help to build trust between you and your audience. You know, you look at the other creators, look at the other channels that you watch on YouTube. You'll find that there are some that you immediately trust and what they say. You trust what they say, and if they have a product or a newsletter, you're more likely to engage with that and want to sign up for a newsletter. Or if they're offering a course and it's something that you really need, then you're more likely to engage with that course. And yet there are some other YouTubers where it doesn't feel quite as personal. It doesn't feel quite as if they're talking directly to you. As much as we probably label it, authenticity, there's a kind of art to it. It's a skill that thankfully I think you can certainly learn. Some people will find it much easier than others. Particularly, I think the hardest part, the part that makes it the most difficult, is being able to forget that there's a camera and really feel like there's a person that you're talking directly to. And certainly some people are going to be able to do that much more easily than others. But it is certainly something you can learn. It's certainly a skill that you can develop over time. But I think it's definitely the key to getting your audience to trust you and to know you, is giving your audience the feeling that they can contact you. They can talk directly to you because you're talking directly to them. I look at certain channels with certain creators and I think, you know what? I feel like I can send that person an email and I'll get a response because they feel like someone I know. Whereas I'll look at other creators and I'll think I could send them an email. I could, drop them a message and I wouldn't be surprised if I never heard from them again. Or if the response I got back was some kind of robotic, thank you for your email. You can kind of tell by the way they present themselves on camera and the way they talk to their audience. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to talk more to my friends than to just anybody. I want to help other creators build their YouTube channels and develop their businesses. And I think the first step toward doing that is being a friend. I want to be somebody that you feel that you can reach out to for help. So that's my mission going forward, is I want to develop my presentation skills and my talking to the camera so that when you watch my content, you feel like I'm talking directly to you and you can pick up a phone or drop me an email and know that I will respond. I will listen. I'll be your friend. I'll be here when you need me. So if you've got a YouTube channel or you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, certainly plan and prepare your scripts and stuff, and don't make it too hard for yourself. Like don't put all the pressure on yourself to sit down in front of a camera the first time and get it right, because you're not going to get it right. It's not going to be perfect. But also give yourself enough flexibility and freedom to just talk. Just talk. And even if you don't upload the video, even if no one ever watches it, it's all practice. It's all giving you the tools and the skills to be able to improve over time. Try and imagine that the camera is not there and that you're talking to a friend, someone who you want to help and show them that you care. So if this video has helped you, then drop a comment down below and hit like, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.